Hello YouTube, this is PC Windows Online, which is on YouTube. You can go and search all my videos, PC Windows Online on YouTube. You can also check out my channel by clicking the link on up above this video and have a check on my other videos. But in this story today, we have got some virus and malware issues that are affecting computers right this minute. So Speedy malware affects more than 6 million web pages. Now, in another video I did, I had to restore my laptop because apparently it had a virus on it, because you know when you have a virus because the internet doesn't work properly and you get all these errors saying there's something wrong with the actual operating system. So I restored it and I still run into a problem when I restored it, and then I went online for a bit and then it totally shut down. So I do actually think that was a virus again. So I installed, as you know from the previous video, Bitdefender, and now everything is working fine. So this video is just going to be describing what's happening with this new infection, which is happening in web pages, and also what you can do about it and prevent it from happening to your computer. So in less than 2 weeks, a malware infection that targets e-commercial web pages have ballooned from 90,000 infected pages, which is not that many, to more than 6 million web pages. So they've got this actually off Google. So if you go on the Google search and you search for anything you want, if you search for the actual thing, what's called YSY, if you search for that, which I'll show you in the picture in a minute, and it will show you all the results of the affected web pages, what are actually in there, which is quite alarming that there's 6,000 which has been infected, and it could infect your computer and give you viruses. So the malware is actually called, I'll just read it out in the letters, WILLYSY. So that's what it's called. It exploits a vulnerable in online, popular online merchant platform, OS commercial, according to the web application security provider Malware or something like that of San Francisco. So when the company initially reported the infection on the 24th of July, it found 90,000 infected pages. But when they took another one on the 3rd of August, it went all the way up to nearly 6.3 million pages which had been infected. They tried to track the IP, which is where the government can track you and see what you're doing, and just see where you are in the world. I know it's bad, isn't it? But they tried to track this, and they're all the way, whoever put in the infections out is all the way in the Ukraine. So probably the US government or the UK government or whatever can not do anything about it at this moment. They're probably looking into it. So I promised you that picture, so here's the picture. So here you go. This guy is just put in the source code of it, and it's come up with 5 million results, nearly 6 million results for that infected pages. You can see all the infected pages. I wouldn't recommend searching for this because you might actually get an infected computer yourself, and it might even get into your BIOS, and then your whole laptop or PC is actually infected that moment. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. So the second point, what do you have to do to get rid of it, or to prevent it coming on your computer or laptop? What you need to do is, if you've got Internet Explorer, please get rid of that browser. That is an old-fashioned browser and nobody uses it. Well, lots of people I know use it, and they need to stop using it because it's one of the worst browsers for infections or viruses or anything like that. You need to stop using it. Unpin it from your super bar at the bottom, or just get rid of it. You can't really uninstall it because some programs do actually run off it. Just get it off your desktop, disable it as your default browser. Just get rid of it somehow. Then if you've updated your Windows 7 machine, it'll come up with this window and it'll say which browser do you want, and then you can pick from Google Chrome, Firefox, and all the rest, Safari, and you can pick which one you want. That's a good option if you do not know, and it gives you pros and cons of them, what the best browser for you is. Now, I would recommend, if you want total security, not speed, you just want total security and you don't want anything else, I would go for Firefox, because that is a security essential one browser that's been rated for the security prize, probably. Then the next one is Google Chrome. Now, Google Chrome is quite safe. I've not had a problem with malware or anything getting in through the web browser yet. Pop-ups never come up because they're blocked. And that is about it. That's the only two I would recommend. Safari is too slow. If you've got an Apple machine, obviously use Safari because it's quite good, but also use Google Chrome. But I've heard reports that Google Chrome does actually crash in OS 10, so be cautious of that. I would just recommend keeping Safari because it's not the worst browser you could use. So, the second thing you need to do while you've got your new browser, Google Chrome or Firefox, in Windows, you need to get an actual a bit defender, which I have, or an antivirus software. Now they're everywhere. There's loads. There's absolutely millions of them. But you could go for the wrong one, which could be misleading. If you go for the wrong one, if they ring you up at your home and they're like, "Oh, if you got slow internet, oh, you've got a virus, buy this software." Do not buy off them, because they are actually trying to scam you. What they'll do is put viruses on your computer and then pretend to wipe them off. So please do not trust them software on when they phone you up. Please go to online and go to top 10 reviews of it, and I found this Bitdefender and it's been brilliant. I've not had a problem with it. It's told me what it's going to do. Even when I insert my DVD into my drive, it scans it just for viruses to see if it could infect my computer. That's how good it is. It just does everything you need it to do. Now that is a paid option. If you don't want it to be paid and you want it to be totally free, I would go to the Microsoft website, Security Essentials it's called, and what you need to do is just download it off that web page, and then you're done with that, and then it'll keep updating, which is the good point. Now, companies have obviously complained about Microsoft putting out their own security system when they've already, but other companies are going to lose out if their software is free. So what I think is it's not the best solution because it's probably not got all the features that Bitdefender or AVG has got, but it's a free option and you can go that way if you want. Also, Windows has firewall built into it, so you don't need to worry about that, I don't think. But if you're with Bitdefender or anything like that, then it'll all be built in and you'll be safe from all the malware because your firewall will be up. So there's the most important ways you need to keep safe. Please do not go on YouTube and search for a program like some kind of hack or something, because you will get a virus off anything. Also, torrents. Be careful of torrents. If it says in the description that they're torrents, please do not download them. If there's any sign of a virus into it, please do not download it, because it will be a virus and it'll be a nasty virus which maybe will disable your programs of trying to get rid of it. Your adware programs might actually just crash and will not work, because viruses can be manipulating to the software to disable it. So then you need to restart your system again. Right, the third and last thing you need to do when you have a new computer is please make backup disks. This is what people never do sometimes, and I'm like, you need to do it, because if anything goes wrong with your computer, if you delete a file by accident, the whole thing shuts down, or you get a virus, then you go back to your disks and restore your system. You can also do this inside Windows, which is restore, which goes back in time. But the virus could still be there inside your system, because it's not going to be wiped off that easily, because they're smarter than that. So here's just some points to help you with this, because I can see this adware and virus being more and more prominent in the future, and it's going to be bad for the PC users. Hopefully Windows 8 could do something about this, maybe like Mac, do a whole different operating system and make it very secure that nobody could ever hack into it. But also Mac is getting hacked into now, which is a different story, which is another different video. So thank you for watching this video. This has been PC Windows Online. And this is just an overview of what's happening with this malware infects. I will have another story if the developments do come up. Just check out my videos in PC Windows Online on YouTube. I will try and branch out to different sites. If you do not like YouTube, please send me a message if you do think that. So this has been PC Windows Online again. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe. And also check out my channel, because I've got loads of links there to Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter and get the latest news feeds. And also Facebook and Tumblr. So thank you for watching again, and see you later.